So you are an artist and you want to learn how to draw. You open YouTube and start watching videos with all these art tips, or you just scroll through TikTok or Instagram reels. Whatever platform you're on, you often hear advice like, if you want to become a great artist, you need to draw every day. Or you need to do a daily art challenge. And I'm here to tell you why this advice can definitely kill your artistic side and your art. I'm an artist and today I will put everything on its place and we will understand if drawing every day is a good or bad advice, and by the end of this video you will decide for yourself. And first thought that might come to your mind is, what are you talking about? Like, I need to draw more to become a better artist and drawing daily can't be bad for me, right? Well, actually, it can. So just imagine that you set a goal to draw every day for a month, for example. You're motivated and feels like you're going to show everyone who is the real Leonardo da Vinci is, okay? So you draw for 5 days in a row now, and what do it feels like? It's 5 days, I think I'm really improving, you might say. But if you compare your work before starting the challenge to your work 5 days after, you will notice that there is almost zero improvement. And that's because you were expecting too much from these daily drawings. And now your motivation has completely fallen because your expectations have failed. And remember this point, okay? We'll talk about it a bit later. The main problem with drawing every day is drawing every day. You're counting the days, feeling like you have a challenge, pushing yourself to draw every day, and watching the calendar to see how many days are left to complete the challenge. And when you do this, you burn out. When I tried drawing every day for a month, I didn't complete the challenge because it felt like there was too much weight on my shoulders. I keep thinking, I need to draw every day, I can't fail this. And it stopped being fun and became a boring routine, which is something you want to avoid as an artist. And from drawing every day, I realized that I don't need this daily drawing concept. I need to be relaxed when I draw, I need to be chill, and I want to enjoy and be happy when I draw. I'm not saying you should not be serious when you draw, or that you should only draw things that make you happy, but if it's studies or sketches or whatever simple things you do draw every day, don't need to be so serious about it. Another thing that kills your study is putting too much pressure on it. You don't need to make every line perfect, be afraid to draw on the canvas or worry about making mistakes here. This creates a lot of unnecessary stress you don't want, and better to put all your effort into a big drawing you want to perfect, not into these quick, cheap sketches. So when you sketch or study, don't worry about the perfection of these drawings, but still concentrate on the things you want to learn, whatever it's colors, perspective or anatomy or anything else. Now let's talk about the biggest problem I face when doing art: expectations. You always expect something from your drawings, and the more expectations you have, the more demotivated you become when your expectations aren't met. For example, you expect a drawing to be really good and get excited about it, but the more you draw, the more you feel like, this isn't what I expected. And you might think that you suck at drawing, but the person who expects nothing might think, Okay, it's not my best piece, but if I improve here and there, it will be much better. And this artist isn't demotivated because they didn't have high expectations about this drawing. One more thing that will make you really sad is expecting likes. Everyone who posts on social media understands what I'm talking about now. Just imagine, you create a piece you really like, you post it on social media like Instagram and expect people to love it too as you love it. But actually no one cares about your drawing and you start thinking that it sucks and that you're a bad artist. But is it actually true? Ask yourself this: if you didn't post your art on social media and only drew for yourself, would you continue to draw? For me, it's yes. As artists, we do need an audience, but do you really want to care that your post only got 3 likes in an age when people are buying these masterpieces for millions of dollars? All I want to say is that social media sucks, in all aspects. But it sucks even more if you're an artist, because since people have tons of different content they can go through in just a half a minute, no one cares about that you spent more than 20 hours making a drawing. They will just continue scroll to find something more interesting than your art. But it doesn't mean that your drawing is bad. There are a lot of good artists, but they get much fewer likes than they deserve. For me, it seems like only artists truly know the value of art because they know the process and things you went through to make this piece. The average person who doesn't do art will never appreciate the colors and lighting, the composition you create or the pose, but an artist will, because they can see all the things you drew. So keep posting your drawing as you were, but expect nothing from it. Do it with a pure soul. So what do we have, and what's up with this advice after all? Drawing every day can cause a lot of troubles for you. Why? First, it can become a really boring routine if you draw the same thing for a long time. For example, drawing faces every day for a month. Second, it becomes a challenge you push yourself to do, counting the days to finish this, and because of this, you start to hate drawing. And it becomes a boring routine you forced yourself into. Third, when you draw every day, you do it for improvement, expecting that you will level up your skills, but when you compare your work, it may not be what you expected, and this can make you really unhappy and demotivated because all the effort you put into daily drawing feels useless. But also, drawing every day is very helpful. It helps you, but you don't need to think of it as a challenge or feel like you must create masterpieces every day. When you draw daily, try to take it easy. Don't draw the same thing every day because it will become just boring for you. Have fun while making art. Draw something new, keep observing. There are so many things you haven't drawn yet. You don't need to make every line perfect. Leave it as it is. Draw every day as much as you feel like and be chill while doing it. So drawing every day is about good and bad advice at the same time, depending on how you do it. I'm waiting for your comments and want to hear what you think about all this. Also subscribe to my channel, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.